have a problem. I want to build a massive megabase on my survival server. But to build such a big megabase, I'm going to need an enormous quantity of items, including a ton of terracotta. And to get those items, I'm going to need a lot of farms. So in this video, I'm going to transform the mesa into a giant aquatic kingdom, making a safe place to build all my farms and getting a bunch of terracotta in the process. So I've traveled to this faraway mesa, and as you can see, there's a lot of work that's going to have to be done to make this place safe. Whoa, look at this terrain. So I've devised a 3-stage plan to make this area completely safe to build all my farms. And I think this area here will be perfect because it's big and it's flat and it's got a lot of types of terracotta. I've used this mod called Mini HUD to make essentially a big box, which is the area that I'm going to be mining out. It goes down about 16 blocks. This may be too large of an area for me to mine out, but I'm going to give it a go. Yeah, this is really slow. I'm going to need to go and get a beacon. So let's just... Oh, there we go. That's 3 skulls. Whoa, that looks cool. Okay, let's do this. Alright, there's another star. And look at that. Alright, let's get... Oh, I'm gonna need efficiency 5. I've not come to the stronghold to beat the game, I'm just getting books for bookshelves to my enchanting table. Alright, let's see. Okay, yeah, that's pretty great. Efficiency 4. That's not gonna be enough though, I don't think. Oh, that's really good. Oh, wow, okay. So if we combine this, we get efficiency 4, and this, fortune 2, efficiency 5, and unbreaking 3. That is a pretty amazing pickaxe. How fortunate. Ah, there we go. Oh, that is so much better. I can't tell you how much better that is. Right, well, let's get mining. Right, my pickaxe keeps breaking. I'm gonna need to get mending on it. Oh, yes, okay. That actually didn't take too long. But where am I gonna get all the XP to mend this pickaxe? Well... I'm going to build an armadillo-based XP farm with some infested potions and a zombie, which will trap in this hole to scare the armadillos. They'll roll up into a little ball. We can then put them on a campfire so they take damage, splash them with the infested potion. The campfire will cause them to take damage and spawn silverfish, and we can kill the silverfish with this armor stand. I just followed this tutorial by UForced. It was dead easy. Okay, we are doing very well. I've just got this bit over here to clear out, and then, yeah, we're pretty much done with the clearing. And at long last, I thought the day would never come. We are done! And we have got a lot of terracotta. You can pause here if you want to see all the blocks I got. And I mean, look at this place. It is just completely flattened. I've carved out such a big square in here. Wow. So now that I've flattened the area and collected a bunch of terracotta for my mega base, what I've got to do now is decide what I want to do next with this area. Okay, well, I've had a think, and I reckon doing an outline around the whole area would look really cool on the map. We can start off with, 2 brown terracotta, and then we can come back and fill in the gaps with yellow. Oh yeah, that looks pretty cool. Looks even better on the minimap, wow. Okay, well the next thing that I want to do is cover this entire area in glass, so we can spawn-proof the whole area, and also just make it look really cool, especially with shaders on. So I have come to a creative mode copy of the world, and as you can see, I have filled in the entire floor with glass, so that we can get an idea of how it's gonna look. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. However, it's gonna require 10 shulker boxes of glass. I'm not gathering 10 shulkers by hand. To do that, we're gonna need a farm, and I think I might have a plan. Okay, come on. I reckon it's just a couple of taps away. Come on. Yes! No way. Half a heart as well. Oh, wow. Half a heart. But we have done it. Free the end. Look at that. Day 164. That was 2 hours of gameplay condensed into 50 seconds. And I'm sorry, but I have to show you this clip. All 3 shots missed the dragon, and then they all hit the dragon as they fell down again. Right, well... Time to go get an elytra then. The elytra. Let's go. Ah, it feels good to be able to fly. And I absolutely must not forget to grab the dragon egg before I leave. That would be a big mistake. There we go. The game is beat and I've got my elytra. And I built a nether portal in the portal room, so I'll just break through the nether roof here. And now that I've got my elytra and I've unlocked the end, it's time to collect all of these materials so that we can build the sand duper. First up, redstone. I'm going to need a ton of it, so I headed down to the mines to get even more. Then I needed a bunch of stone for all the different components, torches, repeaters, an unbreaking book for my elytra, enchant the other pair of elytra that I got off camera, bamboo, bunch of stone walls, put all of this into shulker boxes, pistons, bunch of quartz to craft up some observers. And there we go, we did it. Great stuff. Okay, so let's go get the sand and then we can head to the end. Alright, so I'm going to have to dig out a bunch of space for the duper, but first of all, I need to break a bunch of bedrock. The bedrock has been broken, it took a while, so I guess now we can just build the duper. Well, the sand duper is complete. It really didn't take too long to build. We can just turn it on with this lever and it sends a bunch of sand through the portal and dupes it. Ah, yes. I think we can see where all the sand's been going to. Oh dear, yeah, this is quite a lot. Okay, I think we need some kind of collection system. A collection system just like this. It's a fairly simple design. I designed it myself. The trapdoor breaks the sand, it goes into the chests. And now that we've got that collection system set up, we can just AFK here for an hour or two to get all of the glass that we're going to need. And I've left an alt account in the end AFKing so that I can move on to my next project, which is going to be to build a super smelter to smelt up all of this glass. But I'm going to need a bunch of stone first for all the furnaces, because there's going to be a lot. I always build a custom design, and this year I have built a custom super smelter design from the ground up. It's going to be absolutely insane. Okay, so the super smelter is pretty much built. I've just got to add these input chests. Then we can get some lava for fuel and load it up into the smelter. Then we can toss in a bunch of sand just to test it. The sand gets evenly put into the furnaces, and we are, wow, already getting quite a bit of glass in the output chest. Right, I'm going to go finish AFKing for all of the sand, and then we can smelt it all into glass. Okay, I don't know how long that was, but it was a while. Ah, well, we've definitely got some sand. Ah, okay. Oh, wow. Wow, so that's a lot of sand. Well, I guess we can just box some of this up into a shulker and then, yeah, just take it and go and smelt it all up. In XO4, once again with an amazing farm. And with this super smelter, which is only a quarter of the size it's going to be eventually, smelting all of this up is going to be a breeze. Look, here comes the glass already. Well, this is pretty quick, but it's still going to take quite a while to smelt up all of the glass. So, I reckon while the glass is smelting, it would probably be sensible to get putting down some of the glass on the floor, which in case you'd forgotten is to spawn proof the whole area. This is going to take a while. It's going to make a pretty cool time lapse. Boom. That took a while, but it looks really cool, and the whole area is now spawn-proof. Spawn-proof, but not mob-proof. The trouble is, of course, that the sides are just open, so mobs like this creeper which spawned outside the area can just wander straight on in. So to fix this, I'm going to build a glass wall here and a glass wall here. I'll then place down temporary blocks, ice on top of it, and break the ice and temporary blocks to fill the entire chamber with water. I mean, come on, that looks pretty cool. And just imagine this, but across the entire area. It'll kind of look like the whole place is underwater. But to do that, I'm going to need a lot of glass, so I've done a bit more AFKing at the sand farm, and yeah, I should have enough now. So it's back to my smelter AFKing hole to wait for all of the glass to come through. Wait, actually, I'm going to need a lot of water for this build, and I'm not collecting over 500 water buckets by hand. I want to use the ice method instead. So I'll turn on the chunk loader to keep the smelter loaded, and head over to an icy river biome. And I should just be able to run along this area and mine up all of the ice that I'm going to need to fill in this whole place with water. well, that was pretty successful. Let's go see how much glass we've got. And you know what? This is good progress. That is a lot of the glass. All right, the glass is now all smelted. This is honestly quite crazy. So I'll just grab a bunch of temporary blocks that we can put the ice on. And now I've got a lot of building to do.
Oh yeah, get sniped. Sniper duel. Turns out I didn't have all the glass, but that is now everything smelted. So now I've just got to finish off the final small bit of wall. Boom, done. That was a lot of glass. All of these shulker boxes were full of it, but look at all those mobs. Haha, hey creeper, you can't get in, can you? Ha, you can't even see me, mate. Loser, loser. This is awesome. But yeah, this took forever, but it was absolutely worth it. So the next thing to do is to mirror this stripy outline. So we'll start with brown, and yeah, that looks right. Haha, it matches up. Okay. Oh, hold on a minute. I needed to put the water in first. Time to mine that all up then. Yay. Well, here's how adding the water's gonna work. I'm gonna run along and put down a bunch of netherrack first. Okay, cool. So the next stage is to put down all the ice, and I'll probably be going at quite a bit of a pace because the ice is so slippery. Oh man, look at me go. I'm rapid. Wow. Now that's done, I get out my non-silk touch pickaxe, and this is going to be pretty satisfying. I can just run along and break the ice and then the netherrack underneath it, and the water flows down. So all I now have to do is run backwards and break all of the ice and netherrack. Oh yeah, and good news guys, I found Nemo. I've come to collect some tropical fish because the walls were feeling just a bit lifeless. And I think these will just, really make the place come to life a bit more. Ow, oh, naughty puff fish. And who better to watch over the industrial district than my axolotl chap? Perfect. Right, well, let's get the first proper look at the build. Oh wow. Wow, this is incredible. Whoa, oh, it looks even better with shaders with the reflections on the glass. This is so cool. This is just enormous. This took so long, but it's done. And the whole industrial district is ready for farms to be added. This has been a shorter video than normal, but it took me so long. The glass just took so long to place. But ultimately, I had a ton of fun recording it, and I hope you had a ton of fun watching it. Go watch my shorts, go play on my public server, SirBilby.dracobyte.pro. It's free, it's up 24/7. It's the Old Moon SMP Season 3 world. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe and share this video with your friends. Thank you for watching all the way to the end, and I'll be seeing you again very soon with an exciting and massive new project.